Whoop whoop, Mafucko, this is Divine Ninja. Talking about the Juggalo shit on YouTube for all you magic ninjas out there. I wanted to talk about something that flustered me. Like, really frustrated me a lot. I've been staying away from Facebook groups lately because I'm starting to find that lately it's just a scene where it's full competition and it's just a bunch of lows and lets trying to grab attention, and I'm not down with that type of shit. Like, I'm not down for this, putting other lows and lets down for stupid petty bullshit, and I'm just not down with the whole, like, I'm gonna abuse this and pretend that it's a dating site when this is something built genuinely for people who want to discuss the wicked shit with each other, and I've been staying away from all the groups lately, but I was in a group tonight for a discussion, about horrorcore music. It was saying, in general, as a question, who do you feel played a part in horrorcore? And of course, you got the usual type of answer where a bunch of suicidalists jump in and they say, oh, Isham, he's the godfather of horrorcore, and he invented this shit and blah blah blah. You got all that typical type answers coming in, and you want to be technical, he wasn't a horrorcore artist, he was an acid rap artist. But regardless, that wasn't the question. The question was, who do you feel played a part in horrorcore? And in that sense, Isham is actually a legit answer. You also had Brother Lynch Hung as an answer, Grave Diggers as an answer, also legit answers. And like I said, the question was a general question of who you feel played a part in horrorcore. So, I'm like, wait a minute, y'all motherfuckers are forgetting about, the Ghetto Boys. You guys are forgetting about the Ghetto Boys. They played a part in horrorcore too. They were part of the foundation for it as well. And I had a bunch of people slamming me, saying that I need to do my fucking homework and all this and all that. And, motherfucker, no. Wait a minute. How are you gonna tell me the Ghetto Boys didn't play a motherfucking part in horrorcore? No, I had a bunch of people telling me, they're not horrorcore artists and blah blah blah, and they were nothing but gangster rap, but motherfucker, that wasn't the question. The question was, who played a part in, the foundation of horrorcore, and they did play a part in that. I was reading a list online a while ago about, terrifying, that's the way they put it, terrifying horrorcore artists, and Ghetto Boys was the first motherfucking thing on that list, and it said even though they were not a horrorcore group, they still played a part in that, and that was exactly the point that I was trying to make, and I had a bunch of people slamming me, and at one point, I had one motherfucking dude asking me my age. Wait a minute. What the fuck does my age have to do with shit? I'm pretty sure somewhere in this world there's a young person appreciating classical music, and there's somewhere in the world where there's a youngin' playing Marvin Gaye or something, you know what I'm saying? Something old school, Lou Reed, you know what I'm saying? But then you're gonna have motherfuckers being like, that music wasn't even around when you were born. But it's like, fuck that shit. Oh, I gotta be old to be a fan of someone's music? I don't understand. If anything, people should appreciate when younger people like older music, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't get why dude had to ask me my age. Wait a minute. I'm 22 motherfucking years old. I was born in the 90s, okay? It's not like I was born like 10 years ago, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like I was born in the era of, early aged Miley Cyrus. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me right now? And even if I was that young, who says I wouldn't be able to access this old type of music, you know what I'm saying? We got the internet. It's not like people can't get access to this type of shit. I listen to NWA, I listen to fucking Tupac, I listen to Biggie Smalls, you know what I'm saying? And to have someone be like, you didn't do your homework, you're not old enough, you know, I've been doing my homework when you were still in diapers and type of shit. Motherfucker, you're acting like I gotta be 30 years old to know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? Any motherfucking juggalo who's done their homework knows the Ghetto Boys has played a part in horrorcore. And better yet, you know, I pointed out that Scarface was at a gathering at one point. Dude said, who gives a fuck who was at the gathering? Motherfucking juggalos give a fuck who was at the gathering, alright? Obviously, you know what I'm saying, if he didn't play a type of part in horrorcore, he wouldn't have gave a fuck about the gathering, you know what I'm saying? That was kind of my point about that. And then dude says to me, well, if that's the case, then Eminem has horrorcore in him, and all these other gangster rappers he started listing, like Too Short and shit. First off, listen to 3 AM by Eminem. He does have horrorcore in his veins. You know why? Because he was actually inspired by ICP. That whole beef between him and ICP started because he invited them to his album premiere party without actually letting them know months prior. And that's a whole different video, but I'm just saying, motherfucker was inspired by ICP. The whole beef started because he felt he got slapped in the face by his idols. You know what I'm saying? So don't tell me I didn't do my motherfucking homework. I did my motherfucking homework. And my age definitely don't have a factor in that shit. But anyway, ranted for a bit on this one because it pissed me off. But, much motherfucking clown love to all you ninjas out there. Whoop whoop.